Hello everybody to the FireRed Randomizer, and on the end of the last episode we actually ended off in Celadon City, but right now we're right here. And what's the reasoning for that? Well, that is because we are going to teach Mega Drain to somebody. But as you can see, Victory Bell actually cannot learn Mega Drain. However, Electabuzz can. Now, here's the thing about Electabuzz. He has the best stat. All of his stats are better than Magnemite's, like by a landslide. However, Electabuzz has very weak physical attack, which is very surprising. What is also surprising is that Electabuzz has the highest special attack. And he has Volt Tackle. And Cosmic Power, which raises defense and special defense. Now, because he has such a high special attack, I feel that Mega Drain could be pretty useful to him because he doesn't have the highest health. However, against certain Pokemon like rock types or ground types, he could use Mega Drain and be kind of useful with it. So I'm actually going to get rid of Slash. Kind of surprising, I know, but Slash isn't as good in this version of the game because of the critical hit ratio is definitely different. Now, another thing that we are going to do, something that I have decided, is that we are going to teach, because Spark, we can't teach Electabuzz Spark, but we can teach him Shockwave. So I'm going to... Now, I could give it to Houndoom or Victory Bell as well. However, because Electabuzz doesn't have that much health, I feel that Volt Tackle is going to be best just for in the pinch. If the enemy has like half health or less, then I can just use that to ensure a victory over him. But we are going to get rid of Rock Throw in order to have an electric type move that will actually be pretty helpful and reliable, which is Shockwave. So there you go. So that was what I've decided, and that just happened, so it's gonna stay. And I was going to use Magnemite, but I mean, at the same levels, you know, Electabuzz is just so much better than Magnemite. Like even Magneton would not, I don't think would be good, because look at that, 69 defense and 68 special attack. I mean, that's higher than everybody else. Nobody comes close, really, to defense, and then special attack is pretty close. Special defense is decent, you know. Speed is decent, and then attack doesn't really matter, so there you go. What do you say? Do you know that you can cut down small trees? Even a small tree from the shop can cut down. I mean, yeah, cool. Now, I have decided this because, I don't know. There you go. So really, I guess I'm going to be using Electabuzz like permanently now, which I don't mind. I like using him. I've never really used him at all for... I think I've used him once as an Elected and then into Electabuzz. As a... I think as a randomizer, actually. Surprisingly. Kind of. So, there you go. So I'm pretty excited about that. And now we're here, so there you go. Since we did get the coin case, actually, what can we get here? Just out of curiosity. Smoke Ball, Miracle Seed, Yellow Flute maybe would be useful, but other than that... actually, I believe these aren't what they say they are. I think these are actually random Pokemon. So, I don't know. And then, I don't know what these are, so I think it's like Fire Blast and... Well, normally it would be that, I think, actually, but it isn't here, so there you go. Who do I have in front? Yeah, let's actually switch you out. Because I was using Victory Bell to, run away from Pokemon and stuff, so why don't we do that? I'm guarding the poster. Go away or else. Well, bring it on, mother trucker. And it sent out Quill Lava. Interesting. Alright, so let's see how Electabuzz does. Like I said, he doesn't have the highest health. In fact, I think he has the lowest health, but... let's see how well Shockwave does, huh? That was pretty good. Rattata, huh? I'm not actually sure how his leveling up is. I didn't really pay much attention to that, but that's okay. Now, generally, Generally, I don't really use stuff like Cosmic Power. I've never been much of a that type of player, but Cosmic Power itself, being that it raises both defenses, I find that to be much too useful to keep away. So that's, I don't know. You broke into Team Rocket's operation? What nerve? I mean, especially if I can use Mega Drain effectively enough. Now, again, the only reason why I would use Mega Drain over Shockwave is if I don't have full health. And probably if I'm fighting against a Rock-type Pokemon, which I would probably switch anyways to Seal, but... what? Oh, I gave Electabuzz leftovers, apparently. Okay. Boom. So, that can be extremely helpful. Yeah, being that Electabuzz has the highest special attack, and very well might have the highest special attack overall, or at the very least it'll probably be one of the highest, I'm fully expecting Mega Drain to have pretty decent use. Dang, he is pretty good, man. Now, what is kind of unfortunate is that Electabuzz's ability is Damp, which makes it so that he can't kill himself when he uses Self-Destruct or Explosion. I don't have either of those moves. If he can learn it, I'll probably give it to him because both of them are really strong. I believe they are physical type moves, so I believe they're normal, so they'll be physical type moves, which is by far his weakest stat, but Poison Barb. Neat. I would have been a little bit more happy if that was the first Poison Barb we saw, but I believe he came with it, Ghastly. So, how are you? Who are you? How did you get here? I saw How and... yeah. Spoink. So, I'm not too worried about not having a physical type move. I want to see how much damage this will do against him. Not bad. See, it's not bad. So, Electabuzz has already become much better than Magnemite ever was. Because Magnemite kind of had to rely on Volt Tackle just to do decent damage. And now I can use Shockwave or really even Mega Drain itself. I don't get a stab, which means I don't get an extra 20 points of damage. Or, not 20 points damage. 20 attack. 20, you know. Yeah. I am actually kind of curious on how much damage it'll do. See, because I could actually use it against, you know, water types. And gain a decent amount of health back. I mean, by far, I mean, obviously Volt Tackle is going to be much stronger. But Shockwave itself is going to be pretty useful. It does decent damage and it never misses. I mean, it's Swift, and it's electric type Swift. And I've got an electric type with a lot of special attack, so what do you expect, you know? And I generally don't really use Pokemon that don't evolve, but I've been, like, Tauros, I've used once before, and I was like, oh my gosh, it was the best Pokemon on my team. It was defensive, it was super strong, it had strength, and I think it thrashed it. I gave it a Hyper Beam as well, and that completely just destroyed him. Destroyed any Pokemon. It was ridiculous. And like I said, he was the most defensive. I gave him leftovers because he had a bunch of health. He was just ridiculously good. You know, and Electabuzz is good too. I mean, now it is an evolution type because it has Elekid, but still. So, and another reason why I gave him Mega Drain is because of Volt Tackle. You know, he can use Volt Tackle to... He does lose health, some health, but he does do a lot of damage. Then he can use Mega Drain to recover a lot of the health back. Thankfully, he does more damage than I was expecting. Granted, we are much, much higher levels than the Pokemon that's here. But even still, you know. Yeah, he's still the lowest one, so... Now that we're going against an electric type, which I don't really have an answer for, but I can use Mega Drain, which currently does almost all of its health. So currently, I don't think I'll be getting rid of... Oh wow, that works. I don't think I'll be getting rid of Cosmic Power, or whatever it's called. Lairon. Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I was thinking. But, I mean, if there's, like, a really, like, freaking crazy-ass move that I can't live without for Electabuzz, then I will replace Magna Power, or Cosmic Power with it, but... Barrier. Oh, that's no big deal. Does Shockwave work? It does. It actually does work, surprisingly. Because I think because it's Steel Primary and that's why... I don't know, it's weird. You would think that it wouldn't, but... Whatever. Okay, well Electabuzz is leveling up pretty well, so I don't think there's too much of an issue there. I'm just out of curiosity. 1770. Okay, so it's about the same as Houndoom. Actually better than Houndoom, really. So... Cool. Good. That means that he's actually really useful. Oh my gosh. That's right. I think the randomizer has that go a lot faster. Green Shard. Should probably get that checked out by your doctor. Dire Hit. Should probably get that checked out by your dentist. I don't know what that means. Arm Thrust. Hey. I think every frickin' male learns that in about age 13. Oh gosh, who can learn Earthquake? Seal. Only Seal can. I kind of want to give it to him, honestly. But, I don't know. Alright, where is Arm Thrust? Where are you, Arm Thrust? This is very annoying. Oh yeah, that's right. It's one of those. Just out of curiosity, what is Seal's physical attack? 28, so, puke. It's pretty much puke. Okay, well, note to self, don't use that. Don't give it to him then. Maybe there's somebody else that can have better use out of it. I mean, somebody can evolve and be able to learn an item, right? Presumably. Alright. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going, but... Hey... Max Revive. Wow, that's helpful. I'll definitely be able to use that for, I don't know why I did that. Woo. I'll probably be saving that for the Elite Four, honestly. Because I don't have any use... I don't know why I did that. Dang it. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? I'm not paying attention, that's what I'm doing. There we go. So, Electabuzz is a welcome addition to my team. Very welcome addition. Guard Special. Don't really care about that. I can just sell that. Why did you come here? Because I wanted to see if my Electabuzz would be useful in battle. And he definitely is. Suffice it to say, he's one of the more reliable ones on my team. Cough, Haunter, cough. I mean, again, we are like 8 levels ahead of the people here. Was not intentional, but that's right. We have the we have all those other trainers to fight too. Yipes. I need to, like, get on that, too. Well, after this, I think we will. Let's actually try a Voltac. See how well that does. Boom. It's gonna do a lot of damage. Like, a lot of damage. Oh, yeah. I do gotta be careful, though, because Electabuzz doesn't have the highest health. So I need to watch out for that. But I think we'll be okay. I'll probably give leftovers to somebody else at a later time. Probably once everybody's actually fully evolved, then whoever has the highest health, because they'll get the most use out of it. Well, highest health and the most defense. In comparison to the two. Because if somebody has really high health but really low defense, then it's not going to help all that much. But it's going to help somebody who has the best of both worlds overall. So... which, I'm not really sure who that would be. I think it would be Houndoom? But I could be completely wrong on that. Oh, adorable little Togepi. He has no idea what he's in for. I'm going to suck away your health until you are just a broken shell. Even more of a broken shell. Wow. Alright, Togepi. Oh, he's so adorable. Unfortunately, I don't have any physical attack moves, so... sucks to be you. I love that movement. I love how it looks. It just looks so cool. With the purple flash and everything. Oh, it's just so delicious. This won't do. It'll do for me. Intruder alert! Yuck, yuck, yuck. Ranger Grunt has a Mudkip. See, especially with the water, water rock or water ground, Electabuzz would be, well, I get really Victory Bell would be better for that anyways, but Electabuzz can still hold its own, so. I think it's definitely good to have Pokemon with multiple different types of moves. Always have a reliable same type move, like, I don't know, Flamethrower or, you know, whatnot. Bubble Beam. Well, maybe not Bubble Beam, but you get what I mean. Like, Scald or something. It was, what was it, Ghastly? I think it was Ghastly. So let's go Haunter. Why not? Let's fight fire with fire. Well, more like fire with fire up, but whatever. Shadow Ball! Hey, it is super effective. Hey, Haunter! Good job, man. 10 more levels and you might be useful. You can do it. Thundershock. Oh, that's right, he has color change. I was about to say, what does he have again? But he's got color change. Which, looking on it now, would actually be pretty useful. Although it really kind of depends on how wide of a range their attack types are. I probably should have used something else other than Shadow Ball there, but whatever. It's really not that big of a deal. I can't do it. I don't know where it is. What do you say? Take the elevator to see your boss. Yeah, well, I kind of need the card key. I think. Yeah. I don't know where it is, so we're gonna have to find out. That's right, there's one more, yeah, down here. Before we do that, actually, let's switch out Electabuzz for Haunter. There we go. Yeah, Electabuzz definitely has zero problems. We got word from upstairs that you were coming. So, yeah, now my team is really shaping up, and I'm really excited for that. Fair. Haunter. Nature power turned into Swift. Haha. That didn't matter, 'cause nothing happened. Dang, man. Oh, that's gonna be super effective. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. Haunter is just so weak, man. I'm actually kind of close to getting rid of him, honestly. If there's another Pokemon out there that is much better, because I don't need Haunter for anything, really. I mean, he can't really learn any HMs. He's not really covering too many grounds. I mean, he can fight the Psychic types pretty well, but only with 5 moves, you know? If it weren't for the fact that Gengar would be just so cool to have, and the fact that I've had Ghastly for so long, but it's just like, we can really replace Haunter for somebody else and be fine. Even if there was like another ghost type that'd be like really cool to have, then I would, but I don't know. It's one of those things where you just don't know if what'll happen. Shroomish. Even if there was a little bit of a weaker ghost type move that I could teach Haunter, if it had more PP, then it would be kind of worth it. Because right now, he's out of Shadow Ball, so, like, what can we do? Special defense fell. Yippee. And now he's asleep. Well, the way I'm feeling things is that I'll wait until he's fully evolved and then I'll make my choice, but I might not even wait that long. Again, if there's something that's better out there, then I'll use it. Oh. I'm just hoping for a critical hit at this point. Oh wow, that is super effective. Well, screw me. I thought he would be grass and poison, so... But I guess he's just pure grass. There you go. Like I said, if I had EXP share, then I would put it on him in an instant. It contains explosion. Well, there you go. Now I got a choice to make. Because explosion has 250 power. And I could give it to Electabuzz. But what would I get rid of? Cosmic Power. So do I want to get rid of Cosmic Power in favor of Explosion? It would actually be the most damage dealing of all my attacks. I mean, I could get rid of Volt Tackle, but I mean that's 180 and versus what 250. But then you look at the differences between attack and special attack, and it would end up being about the same damage anyways, or at the very least not that much stronger. But really, how much am I going to be using Cosmic Power? Yeah, it would be helpful in conjunction with, Mega Drain, but... I don't know. See, yeah, prevents self-destruction. So... Well, really, his special defense really isn't that high. Really. So... And with the health that he has... Well, let's be honest here. How much am I going to be using Cosmic Power? Probably not a lot. Because, as useful as it is, and really I mean... defense and special defense. But how much am I going to be using Explosion as well? You know, I mean, with it being a normal type... I mean, maybe against dragon types? I don't know. I don't even know if I'm right. That explosion wouldn't even have me lose health or faint with damp. I assume so. I don't know. But realistically, I don't see myself ever really using cosmic power, which is kind of unfortunate because it is useful. Kind of wish I would be able to like get this back if I didn't want explosion. Because Liquid Crystal actually did that, and it was really nice. Because you could just get rid of something and see if it doesn't work out, then you could just go back and get the ability back. Maybe you can still do that. Maybe with like the shards, can you still do that? I don't know. Alright. The only reason behind it is that I personally don't see myself using it that much, even though it would be helpful. But I got 5 other Pokemon, so it's not like it's all that helpful. And I mean, it would be helpful still, but it wouldn't be all that imperative. I mean, this is a FireRed Randomizer. This isn't a, you know, grand finals of World Pokemon League, so whatever. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we're actually gonna find out how well Explosion is in the next episode. So until then, I hope you enjoyed, and have a wonderful day.